Hello to my Aquarius. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading, Aquarius. We're going to just dive right in. We're going to start out with a Celtic spread with you all. All right, Aquarius. I've already prayed over your cards. I'm going to remind you all to recall your energy anytime there's an energy exchange. Got to remind you all of that. You don't want fragments of you all out there in the universe. Aquarius, talking to you wherever Aquarius is in your birth chart. You are ruled 11th house. 11th house is all about friendship and community, right? Find out what your zodiac sign is in your 11th house. This is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can go to my website, queenamunra.com. You'll find a lot of information there. All right, lots of information there. Like I said, we're going to start out with the Celtic cross spread reading for you all. Let's first set an intention for you all. It's important for you to set an intention every single day and put action behind it. We are in the first quarter moon phase. First quarter moon phase is about taking some kind of action towards the full moon. We're going to have a full sturgeon moon, right? That's going to start out in Aquarius and then it's going to move into Pisces. All right. High vibrations only. See that? High vibrations only. I love it. That's right. Ooh, yes. So when you watch this video, the moon may still be in Scorpio. So you're still purging. So after it moves from Scorpio, it's going to move into Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules 9th house. So you want to remain passionate, resourceful, and brave, right? So you want to stay away from energies, or you want to detach from energies that are jealous, secretive, and obsessive, right? You do not want your emotions or water contaminated. So even if you remember those types of energies, those obsessive energies, or secretive and jealous, detach. Drink your water, go work out, sweat it out, take your spiritual baths. Anything that's trying to attach itself to your energy, detach from it. Then the moon is going to move into Sagittarius because it's trying to move through these phases to get to the full moon. So remember, the Lionsgate portal is opening wider and wider and wider until it gets to its peak on 8/8, and then it will remain open until the 12th, okay? So high vibrations only. You're new to my channel, welcome. You're coming back, welcome back. All right, so source, is there a situation? What is happening, source, in the current situation for Aquarius? This is a Celtic cross spread for my Aquarius. Yes, Aquarius. Hopefully everybody's having a good week so far. Having a good week so far into the weekend. Preparing for the upcoming week. Yes. So when the moon is in Scorpio, you may be feeling it down in that area because it's moving into the genital area. And then when it moves to Scorpio, through Sagittarius, you want to feel it in your liver, your hips, your thighs, down in that area. By the time it moves to Capricorn, you feel it in your backbone, your joints, knees, skin, hair. So you get the point. It moves through your body. So what is happening, source, in Aquarius's current situation? All right. God, Emperor situation. So source needs somebody to, this is prayer warrior. Yeah, so higher. So source needs you to be structured and authoritative as you all are in prayer mode. So there may be some people that source puts on your mind to pray for, but you're praying for yourself first, for your strength, and you're praying for others, right? So source may need you to intercede on other people's behalf. So yeah, so whoever, it doesn't matter who they are, that whatever name comes to mind, doesn't matter. Whether you talk to them or not, whether the last interaction was positive or not, doesn't matter. High vibrations only, right? Doesn't matter. Sources assigned you to be a prayer warrior, right? Because this right here rules first house. First house is about first impressions, right? So somebody may have a first impression that you need a prayer partner, right? And source is like, no, you come from a long line of prayer warriors. So you can stand alone and pray for people. So you are now assigned to maybe intercede on people's behalf. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. So yeah, you can't be attached to anything low vibrational. So yeah, what is happening in your current situation? And this is what Source needs you to be. Source needs you to be away from impulsive energies, right? All right. So what Source, is there a problem that Aquarius could be facing, or an obstacle that could be standing in Aquarius's way? Any kind of obstacles that's standing in Aquarius's way? Okay. Oh. Okay, so this came out in reverse. So no. Nothing is standing in your way. Because the Devil card came out in reverse. Yeah, the Devil card came out in reverse. So Source is saying, no, there's no obstacles in your way. There's nothing standing in your way. Nope, nothing is standing in your way. So this lets me know that someone, maybe you could be sort of in a space where you, remember the Devil is crafty, right? So you need to just keep your vibrations high. And I'll do the best I can on my channel with channeling messages to you all. When I'm channeling energy to keep your vibrations high, there's nothing standing in your way to pray for people. You don't need to align yourself with anybody to just simply send out, prayers for people. You don't. You really don't. Don't matter who it is. You're sending out prayers for people. So no, there's nothing standing in your way. Nothing. It's basically like, so you have somebody has gotten to a place where you are not operating in a spirit of fear. It's like you're just bypassing the devil. Like, it's like you're saying, you know what your temptations are, and so you just it's like you went straight to source. You say, okay, you went straight to source, right? All right. So distant past, any long ago events that would have influenced and shaped any current issues or situations for Aquarius Source. Okay. There was a karmic situation. Excuse me. It was a karmic situation here where there was a karmic situation having to do possibly with in the physical realm, where you could have been dealing with some energies that had a sense of maybe low self-worth. You could have been dealing with some energies that were stubborn or possessive or even resistant to change. But you went straight to source. You went straight to source for something. So it's like your high vibrations and going straight to source is making some kind of change. Your positivity, I don't know if you're like going into the office. I mean, if you're in the workplace, you could be in the workplace being very high vibrational, in the workplace, and it's just catching on to people. Like, it's just like people is like, you're on a loop, like people are catching on. like to your high vibration. This right here, something is catching on to your high vibration. So keep it up, whoever you are, keep it up. Because you don't have any blockages, none. Don't let the enemy put you in a bunch of illusions and confusions. You don't have any blockages. This is, like I said, this is a Celtic cross spread here. So any source, any recent events and their impact on Aquarius, any recent events, any impacts on Aquarius. Yeah. Recent events. So you've learned how to rise above judgment. You've learned how to rise above the judgment of energies who were obsessed with judging you. There was an obsession going on. Yeah, some people were obsessed with judging you. I mean, literally obsessed with judging you. But your high vibration has caught on. People are like hooked on your high vibration. They're like, okay, you know what? It's almost like, you know what I'm picking up on, Aquarius? It's almost like people are starting to see, like, if everything they've heard about you, that you, whatever people have heard about you, that you were demonic or whatever, people were obsessed with judging you. People are like, nah, no, this energy is positive. You're high vibrational. So keep up the good work. Speaking to your strengths, source. What strengths within the situation with Aquarius? And this is what your strengths are. Is that you learn how to rise above judgment. Somebody could have just gotten so sick and tired of being judged. It's like this is like blind faith, right? See these bats right here? Somebody could be spiritually blind. I mean, like really walking by faith, not by sight. This is you right here. You got like two X's over your eyes. Just spiritually, just like, you know what? You're just walking by faith. Just being high vibrational. Like literally through the fire, just walking by faith, just being positive, high vibrational. Just trusting source, right? Let me see. So your strengths, yeah. Yeah, when you walk away, here's the Seven of Swords here. So when you walk away, this is these are your strengths. When you walk away, you walking away like recalling all parts of you. In other words, you're not assuming that people are saying negative things about you behind your back. You're just saying, I'm just recalling all parts of me. Literally, just you. You're recalling all parts of you. You're not leaving anything on the floor. Nothing. You see this person? They're picking up their swords. They're picking up their power. They're not, coming from a place of pain and hurt. Oh, this person stabbed me in the back. They did such an injustice to me. Woe is me. Sniffle, sniffle, right? You're not doing any of that. You're just, hey, positive, high vibrational, closing out the cycle. People are like, okay, why this person is not sad or hurt or talking about, people are talking about them behind their back for what? Why? It's like, look, see this journey here that you've been on right here? Somebody is literally walking by faith. Somebody is saying sources really brought you too far for you to even at this point. So what else? Near future, your short-term future. So what is Aquarius' short-term future and how things, might turn out, if things don't change or like the direction or, the path that they're on, how things are turning out. Remain high vibrational. Let's see. Yeah, you're healing. See all these gemstones and crystals here? It's you. You are healing. And you are a healer. It's you right here. Hopefully you all can see this the spread here. You are a healer and you are healing, right? Influences on you, right? So source, the influences on Aquarius and how, they affect Aquarius' situation, and sort of like the likely outcome of a situation for Aquarius. Right? I see a lot of your wishes being fulfilled. A lot of your wishes being fulfilled, right? Nine of Cups here. Just because you're keeping a positive attitude. So thank you all for allowing me to be a part of your journey. So, yeah, your healing journey in this collective community here. So let's see what else here. So external and environmental influences here for you all. Here we have the Dame of Swords here. See how this person is dancing here? This person is like, you know, dancing to the key of life. So it's just kind of catching on, you know, to people. Are just like, you know, they're in good spirits. Something about your energy is contagious. It's high vibrational. So hopes and fears. So any hopes and fears source. So you have a depth of emotions. Like somebody is taking a leap of faith here. This is you. You're taking a leap of faith here. So somebody, see how these people are happy? This is you. You're kind of like taking this leap of faith here. Somebody loves being near water. This is you. Well, you are an air sign, but you're a water bearer as well, too. So a lot of people mistake Aquarius as being water signs, but you're actually an air sign who's a water bearer, so. Which is nice. So this is just your spirit. This is somebody's spirit. Somebody may try surfing. I mean, I don't know, but I definitely feel like somebody loves the water. Being near water, maybe swimming, maybe being out on a boat. Yeah. Yeah, this is Empress energy here. So this is the outcome here. This is the outcome here. Yeah, I see you kind of sort of talking to more people about just kind of sort of how to grow their abundance and their prosperity just based on their attitude, their high vibrations. This is what I see you doing in the spiritual realm. This is what I see you doing in the spiritual realm. Okay. This is your Celtic cross spread. Let's channel some messages here. Channel some messages here. And then for the bonus, here we have you're getting some rest. Finally getting some rest. All right. 4 and 7 is 11. So that's a call up from source. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. That's your Celtic cross spread there. Let's do it. Let's get into it. All right. Let's go. So we already set the tone for your reading. Let's get into it. Let's channel some messages here. So let's see what's on your heart and mind and soul. Let's see what is going on, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. High vibrating Aquarius is innovative, independent, and a visionary. So let's tap in. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on with you all, Aquarius. All right. See what's going on with my aqua babies. Your prediction videos will be up over on the Patreon side for those of you all who care to know very, very soon. All right. Somebody has a whole world in front of them. You have a lot of opportunities coming your way, going from local to international here. This is you right here. See this? The opportunities coming your way don't even fit in this windowsill here. Nice, right? All right. So you're waiting on some results for something, right? But I'm seeing you seeing something in the spiritual realm in terms of like telepathic messages here. There's a lot of conversation around something, right? And 7 is this number for completion, right? And so yeah. So there still could be some conversation going on about some things, but like I said before, People are going to talk because we're talking about fire here. Let's see. It looks like you may be waking up from some past nightmares, and you're trying to make some connections from some connection from things, right? This could be a number of things here. We're talking about ninth house, right? Ninth house. So ninth house, we're in the ninth year. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. Ninth year. So, Sagittarius rules ninth house. We're not talking about a Sagittarius, right? And you could be processing some things. What rules Sagittarius is the wheel of fortune, right? And so you're on top of something, like you're on top of the wheel. And ninth house, Nine of Swords connects us with Gemini, right? And so Gemini's energy is directed outward, right? So you could be processing some things from the past that were maybe said to you that could have caused you some nightmares over the years, right? Remember, 9 is the Hermit, is the number for Hermit in the major arcana. And so Hermit is Virgo's card, but Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo, is currently retrograde in Leo, right? So as you get out in the sun more, this is fire energy, and as you become more confident in speaking your truth about something that could have caused you a nightmare, possibly in the past, you could be still processing some nightmares that, from the past, right? You could be still processing some nightmares from the past. So even if you all had therapy for it, it still does not change, some things, some truths that could have happened to you in the past. So like I said, take your time, take your time to whatever, you have a lot of ancestors around you helping you with some things. Yeah. So this right here, remember we have 3 planets currently that's retrograde in Aries. We're not talking about in Aries, but retrograde in Aries, you're having a total recall like times 3. Right? Doesn't mean that you're currently having nightmares. You could have had nightmares then in the past, right? But you're having a total recall of some things. You could have awakened from some things. I'm seeing something is closed out. So something is closed out. Something has come to an end. So as you may have ended something while you were in hermit mode because you had a total recall of something, you could have ended something. Something has ended. 7 is the end of something, right? 9 is the end of something, right? Yeah. You're in a very vulnerable position, but you're safe. Yeah, you're safe. Right. Here's the 5 of Swords here. So don't worry about anybody thinking that you're playing any mind games or any of that, right? A lot of people are going to think people are playing mind games and they have a total recall of something, right? So it's just saying you're protected, you're safe, you're fine, right? Totally protected. Whoever you are, you're safe, you're fine. You're having a total recall of something. Here we have the 2 of Cups here. I'm seeing soulmate energy. Soulmate does not mean romantic energy is coming into your life, just so we're crystal clear. Soulmate could be just a kindred spirit. It can mean a kindred spirit, right? Yeah, could mean a kindred spirit. Could have been going through some of the same things, just now waking up. And for anybody who, doesn't understand, somehow some things could just come back to you. Anything could trigger memories, books, videos that you're watching. Anything, could trigger that, right? It almost make a person feel worthless, like left on the outside of something, right? So here's the Five of Pentacles here. Looking at your cards here, some energies, it looks like this could have been from, because I'm looking at the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands here, Five of Pentacles here. Yeah. Something could be coming to your door, like in a physical sense. A person could be coming to your door in the physical sense. So you and someone have something in common. You and someone have something in common. But you all will be moving on. 5 and 6 is 11. 11 is, like I said, a call up from the master teacher, which is source, the creator. And so 11 is like being enlightened, right? 5 and 6 is 11. So something is coming to your door to enlighten you about something. And here we have your high priestess gifts, right? And so you may have been having downloads in dreams, right? Here we have high priest and high priestess, right? So somebody could have been having some something in the physical sense happening, and you could have been having downloads in dreams, which could have been in nightmares for you. So even though something you could have healed from something a long time ago, a soulmate, this is like a soulmate, a kindred spirit. So, you know, if you've ever seen those shows where somebody could say, and they used to come on like shows like I'm trying to think of some of the old shows I don't even watch television. But like some of the older shows that used to come on TV where they would have like people who like and they're actually kindred spirits. They could be like on another continent somewhere, like twins, or like people who are, they get up and they like wear the same color that day. They hadn't even talked to each other. They wear like the same color, or like they may have the same thing for breakfast, or you know, those kind of things, right? We call them like soulmate or kindred spirits. You could have been going through, picking up on someone else's energy, a soulmate's energy, while they were going through something, right? You could have been picking up on someone else's energy, even though your situation could have happened a long time ago. You could have been picking up on someone else's energy that you could have been away from. That's why it could be so confusing to anybody that you close out cycles with. People are like, okay, what? Yeah. So, yeah. Money is coming across your path. Money is coming to you. So you don't necessarily have to pay attention to anybody who's assuming that you're playing any kind of mind games. You're very clear-headed, about the energy that you pick up on. Like in terms of your spiritual gifts, you're very clear. Very clear. Someone is very gifted. Here's your high priestess gifts. Yeah, here's the King of Pentacles here. Yeah. And you're very balanced out, right? So you and someone were kept apart, right? You and someone were kept apart, right? But where is this right here? Prayer warrior. This is you. Prayer warrior. So like when I pulled the Celtic cross spread, and it was talking about prayer warrior and asking source questions on your behalf, there's nothing standing in your way because the devil card came out in reverse, and that's flow. If it had come out upright, then there would have been some kind of an obsession, some kind of lust, some kind of something that would block something. But you didn't have any of those things blocking. So You know, the assumption that, for instance, you may have had something in your house that was blocking something. Like maybe you had a bunch of traffic in and out of your house. Maybe you had lovers in and out of your house, or, you know, something else going on in your house that was causing nightmares, like different spirits or whatever. But like I said, for this collective community and trying to help you all to recall your energy, whenever you have any kind of exchange, even if it's an exchange of money, like if you're buying something, learning how to recall your energy, or if you have company, you know, over, learning how to recall your energy, or at least if you know you have company over, recalling your energy. Usually, like if you live places, like for instance, if you live like, you know, in apartments or anything like that, usually maintenance people will like leave a ticket, or like depending on, you know, maybe like leave a physical ticket, or like maybe today in modern times people will leave like send an email or something like that to say that they were there. Years ago, somebody would like leave a physical something to say that they had entered your unit, or, you know, if you have a door person, you know, in your building, they may say, oh, someone came by to see you, you have a message, or you have a package or something like that, just to let you know that there was a spirit that was there, right? Or if you have a neighbor, somebody stopped by, anything, somebody will let you know that something or someone was there. So get used to recalling your energy, no matter who it is, what it is, grocery store, gas station, whomever. Get off the phone until you know how to protect yourself, so much so you and loved ones that you're praying for people, that even if they don't know what they're in the presence of, that they are too protected as well. Listen to your inner voice. You are an answered prayer. Somebody's in a crisis. Healed people move differently. Somebody has a very prideful spirit. Something is not as deep as she apologizes for betraying you. Somebody wants the best for you. Listen to your intuition. Get focused. Get focused. Get focused. Get focused. The healer and protector of travelers is with you. Don't cast your pearls before swine. More money is coming soon. Right? Someone has a Cambian spirit. Someone's still telling lies about you, but you don't care at this point. So something could be a state of an emergency. But that is what I have for you. Like I said before, when I was waiting on the results for something, so now that something is closed out. Remember, time is relative. So when Source is telling you to putting something on your heart and you're having downloads, well, in this case right here, nightmares, and Source is showing you something, it may not be you. You know, it may not be it may not be you, and it may not be happening to you. It could be happening to someone that you know, that they need your prayers. Immediately go into prayer for people. Right? So, memories of love. Light a candle. Memories of love. Yeah, whenever you see, what's the card here? Yeah. You may have been feeling something on your back, like you may have been having like back problems or something like that. It could have been, because it could have been feeling like someone was talking about you behind your back. Could have been feeling like somebody was talking about you and, you know, what you were carrying, the gift that you were carrying. And you could have been feeling like some aching, dull pain or something on your back. So you want to pay attention to your body and go into this 3 right here, some kind of inspired action. And the secret to that is, like I said before, the moon uncovers secret. The secret to that is to go into prayer warrior mode. You don't need to get on the phone and call people and, oh, my back is hurt. I mean, of course, you can make an appointment for make an appointment with your doctor if you need to, but you can always talk to Source through prayer. Talk to Source through prayer, you know. Right? 4 of Cups. So when you feel like your back is against the wall, you go right in and you start talking to Source. Right? 4 of Cups. That's the opposite of 7, right? You go right into your living water. You tap in. Tap into Source. Yeah. Something could have shown as open enemies of yours. Something could have shown as open enemies of yours. Causing a lot of confusion. So that is what I have for you. Like I said, you're going to continue to keep your vibrations high. Whatever energies you were carrying, some energies may have expected for you to carry them to just like, you know, rebirth. And something was really causing somebody to have really bad back problems. You and someone else, really, really bad back problems. Gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. Wherever I go. All right. I think that is it. All the answers I need are inside of me. All the answers I need are inside of me. Trying to see if there's anything else here. See if there's anything else here. Let's see. Is there anything else here? Manifestation. So we have a full moon, like I said, coming up during this Lionsgate portal, and part of it is like manifestation, so high vibrations only. High vibrations only. Yeah. All right. All right. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. And I will see you all in the next video. All right. See you in the next video. Bye.